Shut up, lie.
Ceremonial duty.
I told you, we look after ourselves.
Yes, Seymour is a difficult man. Most of the time, I'm more than happy to see him stay with his beloved Galactic 8th Fleet.
On his highly polished flagship.
He's well respected throughout the service. Old Starkiller has earned that respect through a lifetime's devotion to his duty and to his men.
A rulebook officer of the old school.
Exactly. With him as arbiter, a guilty verdict will not be questioned, and the matter will be settled.
Well, assuming that is the verdict.
Yes?
The tribunal is assembling, Supreme Commander. The arbiter is present.
I report for judgment, sir.
Identify yourself.
Travis, Space Commander. Alpha 15105.
So recognized, you may stand at ease. Do you accept the authority of the arbiter, the balance of the judgment program, and the competence of the defending officer?
I do.
Specify the indictment. Very well. Enter prosecution data.
Prosecution data begins. Identities and death certifications of all victims are entered.
Objection.
Hold.
Holding.
The cause of death in each case be specified,
All of them?
if it pleases the arbiter.
Do you realize how long that will take, Major?
But a man's life is at stake, sir.
I know. Since you have at your disposal instant recall of all prosecution data, I fail to see what purpose will be served by having the computer intone a catalogue of 1,000 corpses.
I may wish...
Motion sustained. Victims' names and causes of death will be specified.
Just thinking.
Zen, give me stationary orbit, teleport range, somewhere in the temperate zone.
Confirmed. Do you require detailed sensor readings?
No, I asked for tolerable...
Borak, give it 5 seconds, then operate the teleport.
Prisoner, about. Turn. Quick.
She's doing it with such an impeccably honest and painstaking tribunal that her real motives can't even be hinted at.
Has a date been set for the Blake inquiry?
Does it matter? Without Travis's evidence, the mishandling of the Blake affair becomes a matter of conjecture. The inquiry becomes a formality.
A presidential stay of execution, so that Travers can give evidence. After this, he should be more than willing.
After this, he'll be a convicted mass murderer.
It could still
Fine.
Travis is behaving oddly.
3 years ago, he committed a capital crime. Justice has finally caught up with him. How would you expect him to behave?
If he was going to desert us, surely he'd have chosen somewhere special.
Right. Paradise, that is not.
Perhaps Blake knows something that we don't.
There aren't even any people down there.
So it has at least one aspect of paradise.
Would you maroon yourself on that planet?
We don't know that he is marooned. He could have a ship waiting.
Something obvious. Did Blake leave us any message?
Thank you. I must confess I wasn't sure whether you'd trust me, or even care enough to ask if there was a message. We all do. That's what all this is about. I must apologize for the somewhat dramatic exit. I had to stop myself coming back.
I noticed that.
I almost killed you all. I did kill Gan. For nothing. An empty room, a trick, an illusion. So, That is what we've got to decide, you and I. Where do we go from here?
So that is what we have got to decide, is it?
I'm taking a homing beacon down with me. It will start to transmit in 13 hours. The detectors should be able to locate it and guide the ship to the rendezvous. Besides, if either of us chooses not to keep the rendezvous, then we needn't think too badly of each other. Maybe the detectors failed.
The house was racing.
Saliva? You mean that's an ocean of spit? Flight's almost over. Is it working?
Quiet, Villa. Now!
Thank you. Do I?
But one more death will do it.
Then you'd better be very careful. It would be ironic if it were yours.
Prosecution data is now entered.
Declaration.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, it is with a very real sense of waste, perhaps even of tragedy.
No!
Has the prisoner some objection?
I request a consultation.
Fleet Warden says enough!
I will not have this tribunal reduced to the level of a common trooper's brawl. You have already made formal acceptance of the competence of the defending officer.
Yes, sir!
Defense may consult.
Thank you, sir.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Travis?
You handled that badly, Thania. The Supreme Commander will not be pleased.
Sign.
More.
All right. What is it you want?
The opening declaration.
You want to know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that you were a brilliant and dedicated soldier who had a lapse of judgment, a momentary aberration.
Only a momentary aberration?
You may begin.
Told you. You react instinctively. Your actions, your decisions, all instinct, nothing more. But an officer's instincts are the product of his training. The more thorough the training, the more predictable. And I am a good officer. I have been in the service all my adult life. I'm totally dedicated to my duty and highly trained in how to perform it. On Sir Castlereagh,
The prisoner will be seated.
Commences.
Stand by 8.
Flight time to target.
6 hours and 4 minutes.
9-4.
Put them on the screens, then.
They missed us! Avon's gadget works!
I never doubted it for a moment.
Seems to lack a certain style.
Prisoner will stand. Run judgment.
Judgment Program 1/3, conclusion. Space Commander Travis, you are guilty as charged.
The tribunal will retire to consider sentence.
No surprise from the defense. He's so much better than anything I've got left.
target. 14 minutes. Attack run will commence in 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Space Commander, we have considered your sentence at some length. Your contention, as are we all. What we cannot accept is that this training leads inevitably to the murder of innocents. Your behavior was not that of a Federation officer, but rather that of a savage, unthinking animal.
Target now registering on all detectors.
Of this tribunal is therefore that you should be stripped of all rank and privileges, that you be dishonorably dismissed the service, and that you then be executed for the common criminal you have shown yourself to be.
Stand by the main blasters.
Main blasters ready.
Do I take it you have nothing to say?
The Federation is run by hypocrites and supported by fools. I'm glad to be...
All personnel to battle stations! All personnel to battle stations! Unidentified ship on attack run in Quadrant 6.
Fire the main blasters.
Automatic airlock will trigger in 3 seconds.
Speed standard by 12.
Speed standard by 12. Battle computers put force wall on standby.
Single attack run on Quadrant. Damage is extensive, but confined to that section as far as we can tell.
Damage control teams?
Moving in now.
What about casualties?
High and rising orders. Carefully.
Is Pursuit 4 ready for immediate launch?
Yes, ma'am. And your crew is standing by.
Have the crew stand down. I want them replaced by 3 mutoids.
Mutoids?
Well, you'll need a crew you can rely on.
Still one step ahead. Move!
That's the stuff that legends are made of.
Then again, perhaps they are not that uncommon.